Marvel's Echo dropped January 9th. It is now the 19th. And Echo has come and gone. Nobody is talking about this show anymore. It's not on anybody's minds. There's no conversations revolving around it except one. How bad did this show fail? And now we have some numbers, and this time it's going to be a little bit different because all of the episodes have been released at once, which gave this show some viewing power. When you total up all those minutes, 5 episodes there, that's a lot of time. Because unlike previous shows, this one came out all at once. And they did that precisely for the reason why I just said the show is come and gone. They wanted to put this out real fast so people would forget about it as quickly as possible. You probably will never see Echo show back up. Maybe as a cameo somewhere, but I don't think this character is going to pop back up. All of the conversation revolving around this by desperate critics trying to spin it is, oh, it's stunning and brave. It's got a strong POC woman. She's disabled. Not only can she not hear, she doesn't have a leg. This is ESG gold. The problem is that shit doesn't translate to audience scores. And as you can see, audiences didn't like the show. 63%. Critics didn't even really like it, which is shocking because they will usually put all of the woke shit over story. So I'm actually kind of surprised that this is as low as it is. In fact, if you switch over to top critics, it drops down to 67%. But how did this show do? Well, I can tell you this. Over on Flix Patrol, nobody's watching this on Hulu. And don't forget, this show released on Hulu and Disney+. Top 10 as of today. Top TV shows. Power Book, Family Guy, The Curse, Regular Show, 2020, Bob's Burgers, The Act, Fargo, SmackDown, and football. Nobody's watching Echo anymore. Over on Disney+, a couple people still watching it. Drop down to TV shows, it's actually at number 5. So over on Disney+, people are still watching the show a little bit. But let's dive into Universal numbers. When you take a look at everything, Samba TV has put out their chart. The Samba TV Weekly Wrap is here. Reacher showed some muscle with another week in the top 3, fighting through a Netflix lock, Fool Me Once, kept its hold at number 1 with Kevin Hart's Lift. Netflix took the 3rd slot. Society of the Snow has risen in the ranks this week, going from 9th to 4th. Well, they're not talking about Echo. Oh, wait, here they are. Meanwhile, Ted saw a boost from Peacock's Chiefs versus Dolphins live stream, and Percy Jackson and the Olympians bumped up to 7th, and Echo Marvel made its debut in 9th. Barely cracked the top 10 out of top streaming programs. There it is at number 9 with a combined Disney Hulu number, by the way. Nobody watched the show. I can't wait till we can get some kind of actual numbers because that's the biggest takeaway for me is that nobody watched the show. Look at Reacher embarrassing the shit out of everything. I did a video about that the other day. Embarrassing for Marvel. This is a disaster. This is a Marvel show. Just like Secret Invasion, everybody skipped it. I don't really know, outside of being on here on social media and YouTube, outside of this, in my regular life, I don't know anybody that watched Echo. I don't know anybody that watched it. The most I hear is, I plan to watch it eventually. That's not what they wanted. They wanted you to watch it right now. This character is not what people wanted. And because Marvel has been putting out garbage like this multiple times a year, along with DC Comics too, let's be fair, neither of them are putting out good shit. They've kind of killed the market. I wonder now, if they were to get good writers and talent to come in and make these things, would anybody even care? Like, let's say Marvel flipped it around. We're going to make quality, good shit now. We're going to give the fans what they want. We're going to do it right. And they actually follow through with it. Would people come back? Would they even come back? I don't know. I don't know if they would come back or not. What I can tell you is they're walking away at an accelerated pace. Now, I think Deadpool 3 will likely do good, but that's thanks to Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman teaming up for the movie. I think that movie stands to make money. But other than that, after that movie comes out, next year they're going to have a whole bunch of shit again. And are people going to show back up? I think you could see a lot of disasters next year. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Marvel's dead. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.